Hello friends, Teacher Amanda here with VIPKid, and today we're going to be talking about the interview. So hopefully you have seen my previous videos where I talked about whether or not VIPKid is a right fit for you and then how to get started. So at this point, right before you are ready for your interview, you should have a classroom kind of set up. You should have filled out that application with all of your basic information on the website. Hopefully you have a referral, and if you don't have one, I would be honored to be your referral. My referral link is in the description box below. So once you have that basic information filled out on the application site, it will immediately prompt you to set up an interview time. So there are two options when you do your interview with VIPKid. The first option is doing a pre-recorded video. You would go to their website, they would send you all the information that you would need to teach for your demo class. You'd go to their website. As soon as you enter that classroom, it will start recording. And you have, I believe it's 30 minutes in a recorded classroom to teach your lesson. You would introduce yourself, tell a little bit about yourself, just 2 to 3 minutes, really, really short. And then you'd go ahead and you would let them know, okay, now I'm going to teach my demo lesson. And you'd go for it, okay? And it'll have the slides right on there. You can just walk through and you pretend that there's a student on the other end of that camera that you're teaching, okay? And you even want to pretend that they make a mistake and you correct their pronunciation, okay? Things like that. The other option, option 2, is to actually set up a time where you meet with someone in Beijing. They will meet you on the computer and you'll answer a few questions. The questions are nothing difficult. They basically just kind of walk through that basic information they want to know. And then they say, okay, I'm ready for your demo class. And they pretend to be a child that you would be teaching, okay? So what's the best fit for you? Which one would you prefer doing? Here's a couple things to keep in mind. The recorded option is a great option if you are a little bit nervous that you're going to make mistakes and you need a do-over, okay? So the recorded option, when you go into that classroom and it starts recording, you're on, okay? So you start introducing yourself and then you move into your demo lesson. However, if you make a mistake, it's okay, but you have to let that time expire. So if it's 30 minutes, it'll say what it is. I think it's 30 minutes. If it's the 30 minutes, you let the camera roll for 30 minutes and then you just delete it. You don't have to submit that one, okay? If you've made a mistake. So it's nice because you have a second chance, okay? Or a third chance or a fourth chance or whatever it is. But you have to let that time expire before you go back into the classroom and it starts fresh, all right? So that's a great option. The second option, again, is the live interview. That's the option I chose to do. And I really liked it because I like having feedback, right? It was kind of a little more challenging for me to try and imagine someone responding to me, teaching an imaginary person rather than an actual person that I could interact with. So if that's what you would prefer, that's a great way to go. Both options are good. Both options are very, very valid. It's just your preference, okay? So you're filling out that basic information. You hit submit. It shows you go ahead and schedule your interview or a time to submit your recorded interview. All right, so you're going to choose one of those things. You also get to choose what level you want to certify for. So once you get your interview, you pass that interview, then you're going to move on and you're going to get your certification. What's really, really great is that once you pass that interview stage, you're in. Okay, it moves on to teaching another mock lesson to get certified for different levels. You can choose, I believe you can choose between level 2, level 3, level 4, or level 5. I think they may have changed that. Maybe it's just 2 or 3. But regardless, you choose which one you would like to certify in. And if you don't pass the first time, that's okay because you've already passed that interview. So the interview is important. All right. So you want to be prepared. As soon as you hit submit on that basic information, you start studying. So make sure you have the time to study for that demo lesson. I'm going to be making another video kind of walking through some of those slides to give you an idea of what the demo lesson will look like. But now you know, once you have your interview, you have the choice between the two types of interviews. Choose which one is best for you and just do your best. They're not wanting every teacher to be exactly the same. So you'll find lots of videos on YouTube or maybe hearing from your referral how to do it, and that's great. Those are great tips and tricks on how to teach, but you are you. So be unique, be yourself. Teach to the best of your abilities in your own way, and that's going to shine through, and they're going to see what kind of a teacher you are, and that's a good thing. All right, so happy teaching. Do great on that interview. If you have any questions or comments, please list them down below. All right, see you next time.